I came here several times with my father when I was little. But stop.
Oh, don't worry. We haven't eaten at a hotel.
Oh, in that case, I'll go order for us for...
Ooh, everything looks so good.
Why, of course. Go ahead, try whatever you like. If the food's good, I'll make a group.
And if it's not?
Well, then I'll...
Yeah. Sure. Oh, we called this a farewell meal, but we could also treat it like a victory feast, right?
Oh, true. Very...
Huh? Paimon didn't mean that you had... Speaking of cases, do you think that the mastermind...
Well, we've certainly taken a big step forward, but I feel that's about it.
If it hadn't happened right in front of us, Paimon...
Right? Yet it was because this was such a preposterous...
Ugh. If only that guy could have finished speaking!
In such investigations, even the smallest step can seem like, to be honest, I don't have high hopes for any follow-up that the authorities might... It's not that I don't have faith in their ability. It's just that it's easy to guard against and deceive a single narrow perspective. Which is exactly why the Spina di Rosula exist. Those highfalutin folk are not all-knowing. That's why we exist. To...
Seems Paimon...
It's all right. Well, this was let's talk about something else. Like, what are your future plans?
That's true. We didn't have a chance to speak to her after the trial ended.
I see. So, your primary... I've heard that there's a long line of people waiting to meet Lady Farina.
Yeah, we've heard that she's super popular here in Fontaine.
Well, would you consider some more...
Guess that's Spina di Rosula's boss for you. Chock full?
Well, one way would be to infiltrate a performance troupe at the Opera House. Only I'm sure Lady Farina would be eager to see the ending.
Could you suggest something a little more practical?
All right, here's another. Find a way to conceal yourselves under her bed. I can personally testify that this one works.
That might work, but...
Ah, valid point. I overlooked that part. I was just thinking about all right, no more joking around. You did defeat her in court, clearing citizens of hers from false accusations.
You mean that if we catch her while she's on a break, she might be too embarrassed to refuse? Why don't we give it a try after this meal? You know.
Huh?
Was this... Sorry about that.
No, it's fine. We're just...
Alright. Honestly, Paimon wouldn't recommend Fonta anyway.
Is that so? Huh. Well, if we're all finished eating, then I'll go pay.
Yeah, we're stuffed. Oh, so full. Paimon can barely float anymore. Nah, that would be so...
Okay.
Hey, Navia, what are you doing?
Oh, nothing. It was just a meal, you know? Nothing the Spina di Ro...
Let's get ready to try to meet the...
So this is goodbye, huh? Well, if you do encounter any other trouble in Fontaine, in any case, I wish you smooth...
See ya! There aren't many people around anymore. Looks like that boat we took to Aranea's...
Vache.
Looks like we're back here again. Huh? Traveler?
Vache?
Hey, why are you still walking towards it? Huh? Hang on. Hey, Traveler? Stop walking! Come on, wake up!
Vache, are you my dear? No, wait. You seem to be someone else. My memories feel like they have been washed away like a flood. How much have I lost? How many things that I once held dear while on... Yes, that is what I was once. I do not know how I came to be like this either. I only vaguely remember being... I also remember going to many... No matter where I went, Vache would go with me. But now, we can no longer go back. No! Our reunion, the thought of me gives him no succor. If you meet Vache, tell him not to look for me. Perhaps that is so, as I was submerged in the waters. If only I could have comforted him. Told him that I did not suffer. Is that what you call it? It was a state of neither fear nor frenzy. I could also liken it to being a thirsty person who drinks water for the first time, and only then sees how... I think I hear your companion. It's time for you. Farewell then. I am glad that you were able to sense my...
Wake up! Come on, hurry! Navi is outnumbered!
Mademoiselle, look out!
Dear God, it's a whole army of Gardamex. Chlorand? Quick, now's our chance! I should thank you for lending us your sword there, Chlorand. But before I do so...
I followed you.
I believe that following someone without their knowledge...
Mr. Callus's last wish was for me to ensure your safety, and I will not betray...
Do not!
Sorry, Demoiselle.
Thank you for your aid, Miss Clorand, but do keep an eye out for your manner of speech.
Sorry,
Whatever. What else do you know?
I doubt I know much more than you. But I believe that the mastermind... Your performance tonight will almost certainly attract their attention.
I'm sure they've known about me. To be honest, I'm shocked it's taken them this long to act against me. And what about these Gardamex? I thought only those associated with the Maison Gardiennage could control them.
None of these mecha have serial numbers. I was sure to check a moment ago. They are not the ones used. I can only conclude that some powerful or wealthy party must have obtained them via...
What? Your point being that they're out of Spina di Rossi?
Yes. Be careful.
I will continue investigating, no matter what. Regardless, thank you for your help today.
I do not think that they'll strike again anytime soon.
Right. I suppose that's the best news.
Demoiselle, I believe that Miss Clorand was being...
I know, she's
Oh, thank goodness! Paimon thought we were those Gardamex came out of nowhere while you were unconscious, and Nadia. Oh, and there was that champion duelist named Chlorine who came out to save us too. We got lucky there. Paimon probably couldn't have fought them off.
Oh, come now. Forget all that polite talk. That wasn't really a fair as such. We're still partners.
It will take 50 years for me.
If it were me, I would have joined the Spina.
Actually, Navia, how did you know that we were in danger?
Well, to be honest, you're the one.
Huh? Really? Paimon?
Yes. All thanks to you grabbing my drink. After we parted ways, I was on the way back to one of our... that the Fanta tasted kind of salty and icky. Fanta only comes in sweet flavors. So how could it have tasted salty?
So the Fanta had been spiked with water?
Yes. So if you had it...
Spina di Rosula is preparing the grandest of a...
Huh. Really?
I sent people to Hotel de Boer to investigate. But whoever... That's when I figured out that you might be in danger.
But why would they go after us too? All we did was defend Linny and...
Well, you did foil a plan that they were probably pretty... Speaking of which, did anything strange...
Well, it can't be coincidence that the traveler fainted just now. She said... Oh, and this time Paimon heard it too. But it was real faint. Does this situation... Does that mean the primordial seawater raises someone's sensitivity to hydro when it's used on people who are not from...
That doesn't sound like too much of a bad thing, to be honest.
New intel? While you were out...
Well, let's hear it, shall we? Oh. Vache. That name doesn't ring a bell. Since he saw that young woman dissolve, he was at... But he never gave testimony or any information regarding people dissolving in the primordial sea... Yes, thank you. This is very important information indeed. Oh, you mean you'll...
Well, you did say that our farewell meal didn't really count. And besides, we're in this now whether we like it or not. You're not gonna let those people who targeted us get off the hook so easily, are you, Traveler?
Demoiselle, do try not to look quite so pleased.
You talk too much. Well, in that case, let's head back. We also have some plans to go over, and hopefully we can deepen our bonds as partners.
Don't worry, you two. With us around, our bases...
It's right up ahead, but let's make sure we weren't followed first.
I've been keeping watch, Demoiselle. I haven't spotted any...
Very good.
I shall find rooms for our respect.
Thank you, Malus. Now, let's...
This is your big...
Your accommodations have been arranged. Under the present circumstances...
Well, after all, we don't allow illegal or unethical profiteering. And
Seems like it's tough times for everyone.
to be honest, our financial situation was a lot better back.
Your father, he was the...
Demoiselle, if you'll allow me.
No, I'll explain it myself. My father's name is Callus. Yes, the same one they caught 3 years ago. He was accused of murdering his own friend. But he chose a duel.
Oh no.
But I do not believe my father was a murderer. At the time, I believed that if he only stood trial and was duly investigated, but strangely, he not only that even after being seriously injured, to the point where he could be deemed 3 years later, how could he protect his honor if he's dead? The closest piece of info I have is that my father had been investigating the serial disappearances.
Ah, so that's why you're...
That's right. I've also tried to investigate the murder my father was implicated in. But, however, I believe that if the murder case is related, I must know what really happened. Was my father coerced? If only he'd been more open with me when he was still alive. He even hid the fact that my mother died due to complications, and now, here I am investigating his death.
Demoiselle, please.
I also will never believe that Master Callus murdered anyone. Master Callus did so much good in life, yet even our supporters decreased greatly due to that incident, hence our...
Wait, if Callus was such a good man, wouldn't people...
No. Perhaps people just revel in that kind. People love watching the evil turn over a new leaf, but they also enjoy watching...
But how could... Never mind.
There is one other thing.
Oh, her? Well, then... Yeah, that's not...
Miss Clorand has always placed great emphasis on the honorable nature. She knew Master Callus beforehand and greatly there was...
It's not that I don't understand her at all, but I...
Don't worry, Navia. Paimon knows how you feel.
Afterward, Miss Clorand told us that at the start of the duel, Master Callus requested that... Yes, that is our understanding.
Oh, Papa. What madness drove you to ask the person who killed... All right, anyway. That's the information I wanted to share with you. Even if it did sound like thanks. Yeah!
Please, relax and get some sleep. We will ensure...
Paimon slept, huh? Navia?
I sent them back to Poisson. It's Spina de Rosula's place of origin, and...
Paimon gets the feeling that you're just trying to get them off, but never mind that.
No, I just returned after going out for a while. I did...
Wait, so you didn't...
How could I after having...
Guess...
Unfortunately, this name seems to have been wiped from... I suspect that those behind this have already taken steps to hinder an investigation from this angle.
Does that...
No. There is one ray of hope. One place in Fontaine that they would find... And that is the archives kept by Chief Justice Neuvillette. If the Oceanette you met is one of the young women who went missing recently, we should be able to...
So Neuvillette maintains an archive of case files? In that case, let's go tell...
No, it's nothing.